What's going on, guys? It's your boy Bolt Ratty here, and today I'm bringing you another tutorial. I know I haven't been active in making tutorials, but that's because I've been busy after school and schoolwork and, all that jazz, edits. But anyways, since I got my partnership now, I can record tutorials. I can record as many as I want in one day. I can expand them over the time, and then I can just have them go public whenever I want because of the feature that having a partnership allows you. But anyways, enough with that. We're basically gonna be motion tracking now. I know you guys already know how to motion track, but this is gonna be a simple tutorial for people who don't know how to do it. And my next tutorial, it'll be a motion track keyframing, like how to make text move on when you motion track cinematic. How do you make the text move and form back together again? You know what I mean? But anyways, today this is basically what we're going to be creating. Simple motion tracking. Ignore the particles that are going up. If you want a tutorial on that, I can make a tutorial on that. But anyway, let's get right to it. Basically what you want to do is import a cinematic that's easy to use for motion tracking. Some cinematics aren't easy, but others are. So I'm just going to go ahead and import this Skid Row clip. Just remove this. Actually, let's go ahead and import a clip that is easy in motion track, because you have to find like the perfect spot to record it with. So you just need to like find the perfect cinematic to do it on. So you have like an open flat area and whatnot. Let's do Scrapyard. I believe I have some Scrapyard clips that I haven't used. Okay, this one right here. We'll do Scrapyard one. Alright, so what you want to do is go ahead and ungroup the audio. And then you want to get rid of these black lines. If you have black lines up here and get rid of them, I have a preset called PBR, but I don't need that because I already cropped them. And what you want to do is go on your desktop, create a folder called whatever. I'm just going to call it cinematic. What you want to do is make sure you have your original video. Mine is called scrapyard.mp4, but make sure you have that and know where it's saved. And so actually we're going to go ahead and make a copy of it. So I'm just going to type in scrapyard 1 while it searches for it. Scrapyard 1. I'm just going to copy. We're just going to paste it in here in case we can't find it again. Okay, so what you want to do is go ahead and highlight this region of your clip. You want to go to File, Render As. You want to render it as Image Sequence. And then you want to go to your folder. This is important. You need to go to the folder that you made. If you don't and you save it as, you're going to have over 500 pictures, I believe, or however long your cinematic is. That's how long you're going to have loads of pictures. So I recommend making a folder. Okay, so what you want to do is File, Render As, and you need to find your folder. I named that as cinematic, so it's right here. And then you can name it whatever. I'm just going to leave it untitled. You want to make sure it's a JPEG. So for template, make sure it's a JPEG. You want to save it, and it's basically going to render out, as you can see here, it's basically going to start rendering out a whole bunch of images. And that's just a matter of not even 2 seconds. This is how many it gives you. But basically, that's how you do it. Also, this upcoming week, if you're looking to join Bolt as an editor, this upcoming week there will be an editing contest on my Bolt. I am compiling clips from other members in Bolt to send me their clips, feeds, and trick shots, because if you want to join Bolt, you have to learn how to edit. You have to have the style of editing trick shots and kill feeds. So that's why I'm doing both. Because that's just how I want it. Because I'm looking for decent editors. A lot of you guys send me stuff, and you guys have potential, but it's just that you guys got to work on your transitions and stuff like that. But that's basically that. If you guys can add me on Skype. I'm gonna make a personal. I have my personal Skype that everyone has me on, that they know me if you have my Skype. But then I'm gonna make sometime this week. I'm gonna make a fan Skype where I'll just go on and talk to you guys if you need help with editing. Also, a lot of you guys want editing lessons from me. I'm sorry, but I do not do editing lessons mainly because I don't have that much time on my hands. I'm too busy either editing or making tutorials for you guys. I just don't do them because honestly, I think it's kind of boring. But what I have upcoming in the future is I'm thinking about doing editing live stream. So like I'll call it an editing live stream, but basically I'll put up a live stream. I'll put a live stream up. I'll sit there and you guys can come to the chat, tell me what kind of what you want me to do a tutorial on, and I'll do a tutorial in the live stream. So like for example, I'll do the tutorial there on the live stream so you guys can like follow along, but then the next day I'll post the video up on my YouTube channel in case people didn't get to come to the live stream, etc. But that's basically what I have planned. Also on October 6th, I believe it is, I'll have an edit going up on Phase. It's Phase Styles introduction video, so look out for that. But this basically is about almost done, so let's just take a little quick pause real quick. Oh, also go check out By Cloud9. I manage that channel, upload sometimes. We have some really sexy pictures on there. If you want to check out some sexy pictures, just check out some sexy pictures. Just go up on By Cloud9. There's a picture pack I uploaded today, I believe. But anyways, okay. So once you have this, you'll see in this folder you'll have I have over 1,000 pictures because my cinematic is 15 seconds long, somewhere around there. But anyways, next process you want to do is open up Buju. If you don't have that program, I can't tell you how to get it, but you could just go on YouTube or Google and look around on how to get it. It's really simple. Do not go out and buy this program. This program is over, I believe, $30,000. Do not buy this. But I believe they have a trial version out there. I can't remember. But anyways, what you want to do is go over here and import sequence. You want to go over till you find your users. You want to click your account name, desktop. That's where I have mine saved. Then you want to go to cinematic. That's what my folder's name is. You want to open the first picture, the 0000, all the 01. You want to hit apply. Oops. Then close. Go to edit camera. I have a different version, but you can do this on the one import sequence. But if you don't, just do this. 59.94. Close. Track features. Start. This will take some time, so I'll come back and when it's. All right, guys, we're back, and basically after you have this track featured rendered, you'll have a bunch of red crosses. So what you're going to do is hit this camera solve button and make sure optimize camera path smoothness is checked. This won't take as long as the other one, but I'm going to take another, oh wait, I think it's almost done. I was just going to take another quick break, but I forgot how fast this one went. So basically, all you got to do is just wait for this to get done. Not responding. And now responding. Hold up. Alright guys, sorry about that. But anyways, after you do the camera solve, you'll get a bunch of these different colors. You'll get blue and yellow colored. So what you want to do is basically try and go to the middle of your dot or your composition, and you want to hit the scene geometry button. You want to hit add coordinate from hint and change this to the z-axis. And basically what you want to do is find dots. For the z-axis, you want to find dots that go up and down, starting with the bottom one. So what you want to do is click the dot wherever you want that's on the bottom. Click it, hold Control, and click the one that's above it. So that one. Then you want to hit Connect to Selected. Then you want to do the same thing, add corner from hint, but this time you want to change it to X-axis. And you want to do left to right. So we'll do this, hold Control, and we'll go to about here. And Connect to Selected. Do the same thing one more time, add corner from hint, origin, but this time you only click one dot. You want to click the one that's kind of looks in the middle, so we'll click about this one right here. Add Connect to Selected. You want to hit update coordinate frame a few times. Close. Now to see if this works before you import it in Cinema 4D, you want to hit add test objects. And if your ladybug is perfect right there, as it's on the ground, you know, whatever, then you did it perfectly. So how to get in Cinema 4D, you want to go to Export, Camera Solve, change this to .c4d. Then you need to save this. So, whoops. You want to go to desktop, then find the folder. It's called Cinematic. Also leave it Untitled Project. And then for the scale scene by size, you want to change this to 100. Save. And then you can exit out of Buju. Now what you want to do is open up your Untitled Project or whatever you named it as. It'll open up in Cinema 4D. And basically in here you're going to be doing the rest of the work, so you don't need After Effects or Vegas, whatever you rendered your video in or your pictures in. So let's just wait for this to open up. Okay, so when you open it up, you'll get this Lightwave 3D import. You just want to leave it at 10. And so you'll get a bunch of these white dots. That's what you're supposed to have. And then you want to go over here to this arrows going in different directions. You want to hit background, double click the materials, double click this. Make sure specular's unchecked. Go to color, texture, load image, and you want to load your video in that you did for your cinematic. So I'll load my scrapyard one. This could take a few seconds because it has to recognize the video. Okay, you can just click X out of close this. You just want to hit X out of this, and then you drag this in. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, and then you'll get this. You should have your background as your cinematic. It'll move. You want to drag this all the way out. We're not going to use this full comp though. We're just going to probably use it until about 500 or so. But anyways, next thing you want to do is go to MoGraph, text object, and we're going to change this to middle so it's in the center. You can't see it right now, so to change the size of it, you want to go over here to height and just adjust this to your liking. We'll just do about that. And then we'll just type in something random. Let's type in ratty. Let's scale this down a bit. Move it over. Okay. So then you want to choose a good font. We'll choose Baybots because I use that a lot. Now if you want like a 3D like material, all you got to do is go ahead and change the depth to something of your liking. I'm doing about 300. And to make it nice, go to caps, fillet cap for start and end, and change them to about 25 for the radius. Yeah, that should be good. Also, if you want to make it look nicer, just drag the text up a bit, so like you can have it hovering over the ground. That's always nice. Then you can do some materials. So I'll load some materials up. Let's do red glass. If you don't have any materials on your computer right now, you can go to load material preset, MoGraph, and materials. Go to whatever one you want and just do that. So we'll just drag this onto the text. That looks okay. We'll change the color to make it match the map. So let's go over here, change it to about this color. That looks fine because we're gonna add a light. So next you want to go ahead and add a floor. So click the same thing you did for the background, but click floor. You want to hold control and drag your video up like this. So then when you do this, it'll be really dark. Now to get rid of that, what you need to do is make sure that when you click on this, the projection is set to frontal. You want to always make sure that's right. But then you want to right click on the floor, go to Cinema 4D tags, compositing, uncheck self-shadowing, check compositing background, and you should see it's no longer there. So now we're going to make the shadows. So what you want to do is go to light and just adjust this so you have shadows going on the ground. To do that, you go ahead and go to shadow maps, and then you should see you have like a really dark shadow. Now to get rid of the darkness, you need to adjust the intensity down. So you just gotta adjust it to your liking. Yeah, that is way too. That's really dark. So you just need to adjust this. Oh, 1 second. You gotta adjust this, and we'll do about like right here. Then change the shadow maps to soft. We'll do about that. That is way too bright still. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, so you have to drag your light up. You have to drag your light up a little bit more than usual when it does that. But I think we should do about 100, right? Yeah. Control Z, Control Z. Just drag it about right there. Oops. Too much. We'll move it closer. You just need to play around with your light. Oops. Shadow maps. And then you can adjust. Oops. No, not negative. Yeah, you just need to play around with the light. Like, sometimes, I don't know why it's not working for me right now. It always works, not really sure. You gotta adjust your light to, okay, right about there. Shadow maps. Oh, whoops, my bad. That's why. Okay, so when you're on here, don't adjust the intensity. Just leave the intensity how it is. You need to click shadow, and then you adjust this. That's what was wrong. And then you can see the density gets lighter and lighter, so maybe 25. Yeah, do about 25, somewhere around there. Now what you're going to do is go ahead and add another light. This is where you can make it bright, however bright you want it. You just need to mess around with it a bit. Yeah, see, that's pretty good. Then you can go back to this and you can adjust this to about 50. Yeah, you can adjust that. You can then go back and adjust your text. I don't have enough caps that I want, so we'll put 50 in for the radius. Okay, yeah, that looks much better. So basically that's the whole entire thing to that. So now we're going to get to the rendering. Also, yeah, we'll get to the rendering. For rendering, you want to click this button right here. Go to save, and we'll save it as whatever. And then you want to go over here to File, go down to QuickTime Movie, and you want to make sure Alpha Channel is checked. Then you go down to Anti-Aliasing, and for this, you want to change it to Best. And filter, change it to animation. Output 1280 by 720, and then you want to do for your frame range all frames, unless you want it to go to a certain frame. But then that's basically it. Then you hit this button right here, and it'll render it out for you. I'm not gonna do it because it'll take forever, but that's basically it. All there is to this tutorial, guys. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed.